22. I'm child-free. It's the weekend. I'm in Atlantic City. Party time.
The people that are living happy, fulfilled lives aren't making TikToks about it. They're not. They're not on social media. They're spending time with their children and their family. The fact that people feel the need to show everyone, hey, look at how good of a time I'm having. I'm having such a great time. Look at this dance. Isn't it cool? They're looking for attention, looking for validation. Within 2 years, I can almost guarantee that there's going to be a crying breakdown video of her on TikTok. I regret my past. Oh my God. I wish I locked down that guy in my 20s. Everyone in my life has family and children. It's just the cycle that we're seeing over and over and over.
The more and more dates I go on with people, I realize how comfortable I am being single. I
Have fun being alone.
do not need a man. It's a want. And I don't even know if I want one anymore.
Get a cat. Since women in general are quite adverse to the idea of accountability, you know, it's like water and oil, they'll never end up pointing the finger at themselves. They'll never say, well, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? They'll always project it outwards and say, oh no, all of the men are trash. And I actually want to be fair, because a lot of the men today, let's be real, a lot of them are simps. No balls, no testosterone, so there is actually a point to be made there. But everyone should be taking accountability for their own lives and trying to better themselves, instead of always looking outward and saying, oh no, the world is against me. I'm the victim, poor me. I'm perfect, but just all these awful things keep happening to me. No, you take control of your own life.
I don't particularly think I'm bad looking, all right? I have a job, I pay my phone bill, you know, but no one wants to date me. And the answer is not that my standards are too high, because I've dated 3 rats in a trench coat just because they wanted to take me out to dinner one time. So what's wrong with me? Why?
Sounds like a personal problem. You chose to date him.
If he had to block you so that he could be with his girlfriend, you are a winner. You won. Because if he had to block you so that their relationship could work, you are a menace to humanity. And I want you to know that, because ain't no way that this person is so obsessed with you that you had to be blocked because they had no self-restraint. They had no discipline. They literally couldn't hold themselves back from checking up on you, from maybe even messaging you, from watching your stories excessively. Like, they watch your stories in 10 seconds after you post them. They even like the stories. And you know that this connection, it didn't work out for whatever reason, but it was something real. And something real is always something to be reckoned with.
What? The mental gymnastics in this is absolutely crazy. She's getting gold, all right? Put her up on the podium. She's getting first place in Delulu Olympics. Delulu Olympics, dude. Okay, that's a good line. If he blocks you, it's because he likes you too much. Yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. Congratulations, you won. You got your medal already, so okay, good for you. Let's move on.
I'm 30, and me and my friend have started going to this young adults thing on Tuesday nights at a church, and it's been great. I love the environment. So many girls that I've met there who are very similar to me, just like such sweet souls, so beautiful inside and out, and a lot of them are also single. You know, they take the time to look good. They're wearing their cute sundresses. They're wearing their accessories. They have like their makeup. They look so good, and they're also such well-rounded people, have so much going on in their lives, such interesting people, and like, none of us can find anybody.
All the 30-year-old dudes are already settled down. If you want a man, get a time machine. Go back in time. She's not even unattractive, honestly. But dudes at 30 are just hitting their stride. They're just hitting their real value in life.
I just prefer girls in literally every possible way of speaking. And like,
what does
if
that
I
even
could
mean?
go through life without interacting with men, that sounds like paradise.
See, bro, this is like just pure misandry. That's all that it is, and it's so casual today. Because, you know, for me personally, I would prefer women for some things, and I would prefer men to do some things. Even for me personally, I have my preferences on this stuff. If I'm dealing with any type of customer support, anything in the service industry, basically any type of healthcare, I want there to be a woman. I want to be interacting with a sweet talking woman. And then I have my preferences for male roles as well. Are they building anything for me? Are they fixing anything, etc.?
What's the difference between a baby and a feminist?
What's with the feminist? What?
At some point, a baby will grow up and stop crying.
I find it a little icky when there's an older man dating a super young woman. It seems a little weird.
It gives you the ick?
It does, yes. It gives me the ick.
It says give me that ick.
It gives me the ick. Like I said,
So it's fine if they have casual and never talk again.
if they're just hooking up, that's their right as consenting adults. Where I get concerned is when the older man is trying to like look at this person as like their wife, and this poor girl who's like 21 years old has not even experienced any life in any way, shape, or form. That's just not going to work out well. That's just my opinion.
Wait, hold on. So just to be clear, less predatory, less bad if the guy her and never talks to her again. But when the guy wants something a bit more serious, that's where you have a bit more of an issue.
I think that them trying to date long term and like her become a wife at 21 years old to somebody who is double or triple her age is creepy.
It's because she wants those older, successful men to take her seriously and wife her up instead. She's just trying to eliminate the competition so there's more for her. Look at all these young girls, they're giving me the ick. The granny boss babe. Sir Meows a lot, what do you think about this? Oh my god. Can you imagine your 90-year-old great grandma with standards like that? I guess they make 6 figures. Where's that 6-pack at? This is her walking with the cane, by the way. And you know, Granny likes them tall. We gotta be 7 foot plus. Somebody's gotta pay off my student loans.
Viral attention for sharing her regrets about ditching the idea of marriage and family. Now, her article in Business Insider reads, quote, "I'm 38 and single, and I recently realized I want a child. I'm terrified that I've missed my opportunity." That woman's name is Melissa Persling, and she's revealing to Fox News Digital what she thinks caused her current situation. Listen.
I feel unbelievably betrayed by feminism. I was constantly fed this idea that women can do everything. We don't really need men. Women can have the great career and have the kids that they like and change the tires and do this. I mean, I grew up thinking, and men are great, but like I can do all the same things. I do feel in many ways betrayed by that line of thinking. I kind of want to go back to some of those teachers and coaches and say, what the hell did you mean by that? Because women can't do it all. We can't.
I know a lot of this stuff sounds super harsh, and quite honestly, it is. But they're expecting you to pay for the mistakes of other people. They want you to man up and marry that woman. They want you to marry that woman that's 30 years old, $100,000 in debt, 50 plus body count, covered in tattoos, not feminine, can't keep a household, has an inherent disdain for men, and 50 other red flags. And then they have the audacity to ask, why aren't men getting married? Western dating is a bad deal.
Why is it that you would reject a man taking care of you if he wanted you to reject the pursuance of a career in lieu of children?
Because why would I do that? I don't understand why that would be.
Well, because you only have X amount of fertile years, right?
I mean, but why would that be my top priority?
Yeah, I'll explain it. Okay, so if you want to have a family and a husband and children, and you find a good high-value man or a man with virtue who wants to also have children, basically your 20s is going to be the years in which you bear the most amount of children. In your 30s, that's going to rapidly decrease, same thing in your 40s. So if he says, listen, I would like you to stay at home with our children to make the most optimal family possible, and I will take care of the money. Why is it unreasonable for him to ask you to do that?
Because of my passions as a person, and I would want to be with somebody who would understand that.
So you would reject family in your fertile years for what it is that you want?
I mean,
the thing is, I really don't care. I just don't care. You can do what you want, all right? Live your life however the hell you want. But when it comes to getting results, making decisions in life, there are trade-offs with every single choice that you make. You cannot have it all. This is not possible for most people, and especially in a situation like this. For a lot of women, you really do have to decide. Do you want the career or the children? Which one? The finances or the family? Which one? Women are limited on time when it comes to their biology and their childbearing years. This is just reality. That's all. If you want to waste your most fertile years, you know, having a career and making money, being a tax slave to the government and a company that doesn't care about you, okay, you can do that. I don't care. But then don't be complaining when you're 33, single, have 5 cats, and no man wants to date you. This is These are the trade-offs in life. Like the video, subscribe, stay on the path of progress. I'll see you later.